How many of you have been into the corporates at various levels and have learned loads of lessons from there, have some really great memories from your corporate life? I am certainly one of them. Hi, I'm Lavanya, a public speaker and a storyteller, and before being any of these, I have given more than 17 years of my life to my corporate journey, and I am really proud of it. Now, today I wanted to address something that I've noticed very often in the digital entrepreneurs who are coming up every single day. And the one line that everybody says is, have you worked in the corporates? Do you know what a chaotic situation you are in? You're not learning anything new. You want to become an entrepreneur and you don't have the time. You don't have the time to invest and learn new things and form your team and become an entrepreneur, etc., etc. Now, my simple question is, how many of you really enjoy being an employee yourself? I certainly did. For whatever number of years I was in the corporate, I learned every single day. I've got loads of opportunities. I worked with some excellent managers. Yes, there were some who were not good to work with, but that too was a lesson. I learned how to deal with people. I learned how to work in teams. I learned how to get things done. I learned how to groom myself. I learned how to communicate. I learned how to negotiate. I learned how to talk to people across the globe. I learned different cultures. I traveled to different locations. I can go on and on about how many things I have really got from my corporate journey. So I wanted to begin a series about the learnings that I have got from my corporate journey. Probably it will help some of you, but I still want to do this because these things that have helped me grow in my corporate journey certainly has played a very, very important role even after 1.5 years since I left my corporate journey, and I'm trying to do something on my own, and every single lesson that I have learned from my corporate journey is still holding good today. It is still helping me out today. It could be the smallest thing like working on an Excel spreadsheet, but that still is my strongest point today. So let me start off giving away a story from my own, one of the first corporate experiences. So the second company that I worked with was G Capital, and this was a very small team. So it was just 3 people. The manager, who was actually the CFO of the company, and that was a lady. That was the first time I ever worked with a lady, and probably, no, not my only time. So she was my direct manager, and I used to handle travel expenses for the GE internal employees, as in the GE employees who travel across worldwide or even within India. So I was there for a very short stint for about 8 months. And in that 8 months, I have literally learned probably the crux of my entire corporate journey. Because the first thing is, she was a triple qualified person. So she was a CA, she was an ICWA, and she was a company secretary. And she was a topper in all of 3, which means obviously she was too brainy, and she was also Six Sigma Black Belt certified. She had done N number of courses. She had so much of experience, and she was unmarried. So obviously I literally spent most of my days, including Saturdays and Sundays, in the office. And that being one of my initial exposures to corporates, I love doing that. Because when I get into work, I love immersing myself into whatever I'm doing, and I don't even think about anything else. Well, my family was upset about it, that's a different thing, but I did really enjoy it. Now, one of the very first lessons I learned. So whenever she gave me a work, me being the young me and the enthu cutlet that I was at that time, probably even now, I wanted to go and show it to her. The moment she gave me something, I used to fatafat finish it, and I used to go and send out the email and say, her name was Kripa, Shri Kripa. So I used to say, Kripa, this is done. And she used to sit right across me, diagonally opposite to me. She used to sit there, and she was one lady who was, like I said, she was unmarried, and she was very, very strict in everything. She was a terror. The moment she walked into the office, the entire finance department would go like absolute silence, meditative mode. And the only person she could talk to is me, because I was the only person in her team apart from another gentleman, and she was not that close to him. So there I go. I finish my work. I assume that I finished my work, and I run up to her saying, Kripa, this is done. And she says, the first point she says, I will be crushed there only. She says, have you checked this point? I'll say, oh no, I haven't checked that. Go back, check that point and come back. Okay, I go, sit there, I check that point, I check something else which is related to that point, and I feel at one point in time, yes, now this is complete. And then I go back to her. She asks me another question, and then I'm crushed once again. I go back, and then this happens for 2-3 times, and finally she calls me for a meeting. She wouldn't talk to me on the floor, so she calls me into a meeting room, and she said, look, I understand this is your first job, and you're very eager to complete your tasks and show it to me and get my feedback. I understand all of that, right? But please understand that my time is more valuable than yours, because the company is paying me more per hour than what they are paying you. So whenever you come to me, make sure I don't come back to you with another question. With whatever the details you have, make sure you complete everything that you can do from your end. And if you have not done something, which means it is clearly out of your reach and you want more information from me, then I can help you. But it should not be that you have the info and you've not applied your mind. You have to apply your mind 100%. You have to complete it 100%, review it 100%, whether it is presentable to me, and then you come to me for a feedback. Now, this was something that really opened my mind, because till then I had never thought of these things. Obviously, nobody taught me about these things. And she was so kind enough to take me into a meeting room and clearly explain what it is that is expected out of any employee. And so logically, she's given me the reasoning. If she is going to spend another 10 minutes review that she has to do, then 10 minutes of her time is invested in something unwanted which even a junior person could do. But she has done it, which means the company is incurring more cost. I had never thought about it in such a macro level. So from then, I made it a point, not just in that company, but in every other company I went to. I made it a point, I do everything that I can do from my end. And if there is anything that I can do by taking the information from somewhere else, I complete even that. And for any information that I don't have at all, or that's not accessible to me at all without a manager's intervention, only then I go to a manager. The same thing applies even when you're sending out emails. Now, in corporate life, it is very often seen that you send out emails left, right, and center. Anything that the onshore, let's say for example, has given you to work on, as soon as you finish it, you fatak send out the email. And if there is something that is not done or incomplete, you don't even mention it in the email, saying this part is incomplete. And this is the problem I have faced with many team members I have trained. So that person on the other side comes back irritated, and then you get irritated after seeing that email. Only emails get get flown back and forth, but the time that could have been saved in all of these chaos by just doing your job perfect at the first instance, and in the email just summarizing, saying these are the things that are pending from your end, once I get these, I'm going to complete the task, makes everybody's life so simple, isn't it? But people hardly understand these simple things. So, this is one of the things that I learned from my corporate life. And like I said, till date, I am getting benefited from it. I use it in every single place that I can. I hope you've gotten something out of this. And once again, I apologize if you are an entrepreneur who is selling a course, or who's just got into an entrepreneurial journey and you are canvassing against the corporates. Let's not do that. We never should forget the roots that we came from. If at all I've worked in a corporate for whatever number of years, those many number of years, the corporate has fed me and my family. So I owe it to them. They might have done anything later. We all have conflicts with the corporates, with the managers, with the performance cycles, with ratings, anything, n number of things. But the baseline remains that we are benefited from it, and there's no second thought about it. So thank you so much. I hope this got some value to you, and you're going to practice this, the tip that I learned and I shared with you today. I hope you're going to practice this. I'm planning to continue the series with the number of learnings that I had over the years, and I hope you like it. If you do not forget to drop me a comment here. That would certainly encourage me. Thank you so much. You have a great day.